All right, report. December 4th, 2019, 55-188 L 1078. The demonstration base technology for the diesel engine status approved. Special Security Classification U, Unclassified Distribution, Restriction, Proof of Publication, Distribution, Limited Destruction, Notice None, F4 Disclosure, FD1, Conditions, assigned with a Marine Engineers, as a Marine Engineer, soldier with a demonstrator within the basic knowledge of the diesel engine, give it a couple of risk assessment vessel with the support of the chief of the Apple publication form, the record, tools, materials, personal equipment, and all the conditions they are enable the operational environmental scenario, some of the iteration task should be performed with the MOP 4 standards, an order soldier with the basic knowledge of the diesel engine principle. Operations soldiers must be able to identify the functionality of the diesel components for the AIWC Training Circular 55-509 procedure specification utilizing go or no go correction and comply with all the warning cautions. Now listen and reference soldiers must perform the task of 100% compliant without errors. Special conditions under the normal emergency conditions, Army watercraft maintain the diesel engine while on engine room or watch. Safety risk low, MOP 4 sometimes task statement. Q soldiers demonstrate the basic knowledge of diesel engine principle. Operational soldiers must perform the task 100% compliant without errors, danger, modification, hazards, unauthorized modification, alteration, installation of the equipment that are prohibited or in the violation of Army Regulation 750-10 with the unauthorized modification, alteration, installation could result in death, injury, damage of the equipment, moving the machinery, have to be careful of the operating, working near the moving the managed machinery, running engine, rotating shaft of the other machine parts that could cause personal injury or death. Warning, none. Caution, high-pressure hydraulic system hazard. The hydraulic system can cause serious injury with a high-pressure line with equipment that failed to never work with a hydraulic system and equipment unless another person nearby is familiar with the operation of the hazard of the equipment and who can give first aid with the second person show because you can stand in the control of the turn off the hydraulic pump with an emergency. One of the technicians are aided with the operator must be warned about a dangerous area. Electric hazards. When possible, the power supply of the equipment must be shut off before beginning of the work of the equipment. Do not be misled by the term low voltage potential to low. The 50 volts may cover the depth under the diverse conditions. Be careful not to contact 150 volt AC input connections with installing and operating an equipment whenever the nature of the operation permits. Keep on one hand on from the equipment to reduce the hazard for the current flowing through the body. Remarks on note: the equipment is not all the same and the may function for the differently depending on the make of the model of the manufacturer. Trouble steps over the similar with the may vary as a result of the applicable manufacturer literature. Each of the pieces of equipment. The two tests should be conducted as specified with the manufacturer literature with the industry standards. 3. The defective equipment should be repaired and replaced immediately and not used until correctly repaired or replaced. Our performance step identify the diesel engine preparation securing procedure with the design diesel engine with the operator secure under the varying conditions. One operation unusual condition required the knowledge understanding of the engine installation function supporting system of the region with the procedure with observe the normal operation. For the normal encountered situations under the engine's operated checklists have been prepared for each installation. 3. The applicable procedure must be filed with each condition engine operation. No precautions. Lucid operation instruction post for the operation station must be observed. Diesel engines are brought with the starting speed with a hydraulic electrical air starting system or by air-powered starting motors. The general starting procedures of all types of systems consist of the following: pre-operational checks, alignment, and supporting system. 4. Cranking of the engine, starting equipment until the ignition occurs with the engine is running. Note the steps of the starting procedure differ depending on whether the engine is being started with the after routine secure with a brief with the period of the idleness, the after the long period of idleness. See with the starting after routine securing the supporting systems are made ready for the operation. 2. With the cooling, lubricant, and fuel system. Check all the valves. C. Water cooling system. Sure the system is aligned with a normal operation. B. The start with a separate water-driven seawater pump that is one provided. Warning: if the auxiliary engine is cooled with a chip salt water circulating system, ensure the adequate pressure from the flow is available to receive the vent seawater coolers using vent cocks and vent valves on the heat exchange shells. D. Check the level of the freshwater expansion check. Check with the lubrication system. Warning: idle engine lube oil film can be lost from cylinder wall. It is able to restore the film before actually starting the engine. F. Disengage the jack and gear. Restore the valve and the cocks to the operating position. G. Line up and prime the fuel system. H. Could check with the malfunction alarm such as the low pressure lubricating oil alarm, freshwater high temperature alarms, and I. The engine cannot be started with the starting system. J. Follow proper procedure for the type of starting system in use. K. Once the engine is running, energize low pressure lube oil alarm and water temperature alarm. Pay careful attention to all of the gauge other indication engine condition performance does not immediately rise immediately to the operating pressure for the engine should be shut down and cover the low pressure determine if the proper replacing and load of the engine until it has been warmed up. D. Start with the after briefing period of the idleness. Start with the warm up and engine recently secured with no unusual conditions. Suspecting this align with the system that have been secured with the ensure the valve piping assigned the circulating water, fuel pumping, lube, oil pumping. 3. Observe lubricating oil pressure and over the temperature of the coolant may exceed the normal operating temperature for a minute. So until the heat accumulated with the curve of the engine is removed, starting after the overhaul long idle period. Some additional checks the inspection should be made for the engine to be sure of the idle long time and have been overhauled. The inspecting any part of the engine system has been worked on. Check all of the piping connections to see whether the connections are tight and whether the system has been properly connected. 4. Filled with the fresh water cooling system. If the fresh water has been drained. Warning, be sure the coolant flows through with all the parts of the component system, vent with the system, if possible, apply with a hydrostatic test for the cooling system. 5. Check the lubrication systems thoroughly. 6. Check for the sump pump level and if necessary. 7. Inspect the air, receive with the filter, blower, discharge passage for the cleanliness, remove with all oil accumulations. 8. Inspect the governor oil level. 9. Examine all moving parts for the engine and see if they're clearly running. Check for the fuel injector timing. 10. 11. Inspect the fuel, serve the tank. Presence of water sediment. 12. If the engine of the air starting system, open the lines of the system, blow them out, reconnect the lines, pressure of the system, starting air banks. 13. Make final checks to ensure that all the parts are placed. Open all scavenging air headed or exhaust header manifold drains. 14. After making precaution, engine is ready to be started using the procedure for the routinely secured engine. 2. The monitoring and normal operation procedure the design diesel engine. 8. While the engine's operating performance monitored, observe the following 2 purposes of the early recognition, unsatisfactory operation, impeded malfunction immediately causing control procedures are started. 2. To develop the cooperative record over a given period of some gradual deteriorating conditions connected. Caution, the operating pressure for the temperature should be observed with the recorded and log hourly intervals. B. The observe the following conditions while operating the diesel load with the manner of applying the load to the engine regulation of load depending on the type of load and system design procedure, loading engine with the placing of the online establishing load policy and new installation system designer. B. Whenever the cold engine started, ample time should be allowed to build up load gradually. C. The manufacturing instructions should be followed by all the emergencies, but emergency situations. 2. Lubrication system is one of the most important factors of the engine operation. Operator can monitor indicators continuously show the oil, temperature, pressure, key parts of the system. While the engine is operating, the indicator sight glass must be monitored regularly with the lubrication system. The wet sump at the level should be checked with regular intervals. D. Under typical operation conditions, the operator should be an estimate of the rate of the engine burn, the lubricating oil, predict for the replenishment. And if the lubricating oil purifiers are provided, they should be kept running while the engine is running. Metal edge lubricating oil strainers should be clearly rotating and cleaning. Handled to complete revolutions. Pressure and time, pressure and temperatures must be maintained in normal operating ranges. All instruments checked frequently. B. The temperature of the lubricating oil leaving the engine should be maintained between 140 degrees Fahrenheit and 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Temperature of fresh water should not be less than 140 degrees, no more than 180 degrees when the water leaving the engine. The temperature of salt water cooling system should not be allowed to go above 130 degrees Fahrenheit. Cooler and heat exchangers should be ventilated at least once each watch. Level of freshwater expansion tank should be checked frequently and freshwater as necessary. Caution, freshwater level gets low enough for causing overheating. The cooled water should never be added until the engine is cool. Critical speed of the terms apply with the ranging of the speeds during the excessive vibration engine created. A. Each engine have a natural period of vibration which can be changed with the operator only control available to the operator if the avoiding operating of the engine. Critical speed with the B. The tachometers must be marked to show the critical speed range of each. Easier for the operator to keep the engine out of the critical range of the tachometers sometimes get out of adjustment. Therefore, they must be frequently checked with the mechanical counters. 5. Fuel. Adequate supply with the proper type of the fuel must be maintained. Fuel systems should be frequently checked. Interval levels, leaks. All fuel oil changes should be checked clean periodically. Intervals. Fuel oil filter elements should be replaced whenever necessary. When the diesel fuel oil provided, all fuel is purified before transfer to serve the tank. The serve of the tank should be frequently checked for the water, other sediment impurities, and water impurities should be drained off. Perform stop the securing procedure for the diesel engine. Diesel engine is stop. Shutting off the fuel supply with the placing of throttle or throttle control in the stop position. Additional to the detailed procedure with the checklist manufacturer manual with the following step should be taken after an engine has been stopped. Open the drain cock exhaust line with the those for the scavenging air inlet headed for the derived. Leave open an adequate number of the indicator cocks with cylinder test valve with a high-end operator relief valve to indicate the presence of any of the water in the cylinder. See the air. 3. See the air pressure is off. 4. Check all C valves. 5. Allow the engine Cool. 6. Drain the fresh water. Freezing temperatures prevail. 7. Clean the engine thoroughly, wiping it down before it cools. 8. Clean the floor plates. See that the biles are dry. Arrange the head and malfunctions repaired. 4. Observe the following precautions operating and maintaining the diesel engine. If the relief valve of the engine cylinder lifts, pop at the trouble of the time of the engine must be stopped immediately. B. The make sure the fuel is not pumped in the cylinder with the valve being tested while the engine is being motored. C. Do not allow the large amount of the cold water any other circumstance to enter the hot engine. Suddenly, when the engines are stopped, all starting lines must be vented with cleaning fuel, cleaning air, cleaning coolants, cleaning lubricants, cleaning combustion. Must maintain basic, essential, efficient operation. Maintenance diesel engine. Asterisks indicated later performance steps. Score for the soldier performance measure for the R completed and passed for the P. Soldier no go for the performance pressure measure for the income correctly performed with an F. Or fail evaluation performed to take the applicable training material to ensure the soldier understand what the task important to support for the overall training objective. See for the task and according with the prescribed reference the technical manual brief soldier to tell the soldier to adhere to safety precautions when performing the task listed. Ensure all of the required equipment to perform the task available. The performance or measures are go, no-go, are not applicable. 1. Identify diesel pre-operation steering procedures according to vessel checklist. 2. Monitor normal operation procedure with the diesel according engine according to the manufacturer's manual. 3. Performance steps of the steering procedure diesel engine. 4. Observe safety precautions while operating and maintaining a diesel engine. Support reference number TC 55509 Marine Engines Handbook required in primary yes. TADSS 2-stroke single cylinder Detroit diesel cutaway. A954 GM Series 71 Roots blower cutaways, A1602 2 cycles in 6-cylinder Detroit diesel cutaways, 855 Cumin diesel in 4-structure cutaway, equipment items, non-material item, NSN, wrench, power unit, multiple injection parts rack, and projector multimedia power unit, multiple wrench, engine diesel, toolkit, general kit, mechanics rail or marine diesel engine, toolkit, diesel engine, Detroit diesel, 537192 engine, computer digital, environmental and safety, and then the prerequisite individual tasks, none, knowledge of name, vessel characteristic, vessel standard operation procedures, knowledge of safety rules, knowledge of safety diesel engine inspection procedures, knowledge of starting engine procedure components, knowledge of vessel layout, skill name, apply to inspect the diesel engine, ability to comply with the safety rules, ability to conduct the inspection, ability to check moving parts, ability to check components. ICTL, data none. And that was a quick look at 55188L 1078 demonstrate basic knowledge of diesel engine.